Today on this video podcast, I'll be familiarizing you with a $1 million startup idea converted into an actual revenue generating startup, the Battlebugs, that came up with a vision and a mission to come up with a clean and safe space that makes it a better place to live in. It believes that a clean space can protect us from viruses, germs, and bacteria. The COVID 19 gave Battlebugs new social path to follow and serve the society and as well as generate revenue at the same time. So the idea behind Battlebugs is to deliver clean and safe space so that hygiene doesn't get compromised. Today on this video podcast, we have a very special guest, that is Mr. Vedant Vijay Randad. He is the co-founder of Battlebugs. A very warm welcome, Mr. Vedant, and a few words on your presence here, please. Over to you.
Yeah, I'll like to start by saying thank you to the corporate Sardar and the entire team for providing me such a great opportunity to showcase my work. And to start with, the COVID-19 pandemic hit us like 1.5 years back. The total situation was of that lockdown and everything was in hurry. So what happened was I was pursuing my education. So due to that lockdown situation, I came back to my hometown and everything. So then the next question was like how to now survive. The survival was the greatest, the question mark in front of the people. So then we came up with the idea, why not make COVID-19 situation, like a platform to serve people. So what we started is we started to serve people by giving them sanitization and disinfection services. Sanitization and disinfection services was the idea to make places a better place to live in by making the spaces clean and hygienic so that people would not get stuck into this situation and people can have a good livelihood over there. So then we
Absolutely.
started with this in the early stage. For at least like 4 or 5 months we came up with this idea of sanitization and disinfection. We served people there over there, and then seeing the overwhelming response from the people, we then introduced a new segment into this, that was the housekeeping services. Now housekeeping services was like now because of this bacteria and germs we were badly hit due to this pandemic, so people now became more aware and people now looked into the importance of the people were now more importance to the cleaning and all. So then we started with the another segment into this, and then we started giving services for housekeeping that included sofa cleaning, that included the overall housekeeping services, kitchen cleaning, the window, and every the space that we can deliver over there. So now people with time are getting awareness about this, and now they are looking forward for better hygienic and clean and safe places.
Okay, that's great. You definitely briefly experienced about Battleworks entirely.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask that this is a service platform as well. So what are the areas you are currently catering to? Is it your hometown, or have you expanded us to some other cities as well?
Uh, yeah. In the initial stage, like we started it with our hometown. But anyhow, like people got connected through various social media platforms, and like through people and people, the network was built. So then we then served to adjoining people in our areas also, like Latur and many other cities connected to Latur. People now approached to us, and then we went over there and we gave them services over there also.
Absolutely. All right. So I'd like to ask here that are these services being availed by people through an application, or you have a website? How do people connect through to you through on your platform?
As such, for current situation, we don't have any application over there. We tend to
Okay.
build it very soon. We are looking forward, but we have our own website over there. On our website, each and every detail has been mentioned specifically for the services that we provide. And through our social media platforms over there on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn and Twitter, we give our services. Services that we give, we we tell them to the people through our social media posts and handles, and we forward them a lot of them time so that people come to know what exactly are we doing and how do we serve.
All right. So I'd like to ask a question slightly different from your business point of view. You are
Yeah,
just 22, right?
yeah.
And all right. So where do you see your entrepreneurial journey 2 years down the line with Battlebugs?
Sir, to be very honest, I didn't had any plans to come into this entrepreneurship or business, what you say, because I was pursuing my education. 2 years back, I came here. I was like, I'm an architecture student. Okay, so it was like my third year of education that I came over here. But to be honest, now after seeing this, it's 2 years journey has been amazing. You never know when opportunity can knock at your door. I didn't had any
Absolutely.
plans to come over here, but where people were like getting depressed, what we will do in the COVID-19 situation, how we can survive, what we can do, we found out a way so that we can get our livelihood over there. So COVID-19 has not actually taken us opportunities from us, but it has given us an opportunity to serve people, to serve society. Nowadays,
Absolutely.
it has been 1.5 year, 2 years, people are lagging behind in this situation. But COVID-19 has absolutely been a boom for Battlebugs, because we came out over here, we experienced many new experiences, we met new people, and we exchanged ideas. So definitely, it has been a very good and nice platform to serve and connect with various kinds of people.
All right. So the COVID pandemic has been absolutely a boom for various creative entrepreneurs who have
Exactly.
created to various digital platforms to provide
Yes.
services to people who are barred from certain kind of services. Such as in
Yeah.
Battlebug, we
Yeah.
are providing services of disinfecting, or you're focusing on cleanliness, which is the main epicenter which
Yeah.
can prevent
Yeah.
COVID-19. All right.
Absolutely.
So apart from this, talking apart from the Battlebugs and talking apart from your entrepreneurial journey, I'll now just begin with the this or that round with the corporate Sardar. So I've just
Okay.
set up questions in the this or that round. I'll just definitely shoot some questions, and I'll expect a quick response in 1 or 2 words from your end.
No,
Right?
no problem. Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we begin with that?
Yes. Yes. Sure.
All right. So now question one: Are you a morning person or a night person?
I'll go with the night person. Yeah.
All right. So why do you choose the night person? Do you feel working comfortable working at night?
Yeah, being an architecture student, it has been a sleepless nights for from the last 4 years. Now we don't see any day over there. The whatever happens in the night, because now n number of submissions over there. So like we work overnight and the next morning we are on to it.
So you build an habit for that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay. So question number two: Will you opt for hiring a fresher or an experienced employee at Battlebug?
See, both are equally important at their own spaces. Like a fresher is also important and an experienced also. But to be very honest, I'll rather than an experienced employee, I'll teach a fresher over there so that he can move forward and he can also gain some new skills, and he also can stand out somewhere in the society on his own, footsteps, and he can follow his dream and passion.
All right. Why I put this particular question in this or that round is because what
Yeah,
I feel at personal level is it is easy to mold a fresher in a startup scenario
exactly.
rather than an experienced employee who has landed into the startup scenario from a corporate job,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So coming forward to the next question for the this or that round, are you a book person or a movie person?
Of course, a movie person. I'm fond of movies.
All right. So have you moved to the OTT platform or the Bollywood movies you're talking about?
No, depends on whichever I feel like it's good. It's not just but a movie person.
All right, all right. So, all right, finishing with our this or that round, your answers were amazing in this. Now, what I will do is I'll give you a scenario. Imagine
Yeah.
that and speak what you think about it, right?
Okay.
So, imagine that Battlebugs has become $1 million company. Will you
Okay.
set it up for a higher valuation for listing as to be sold off, or will you bring on board more investors and stakeholders to expand it globally?
I'll go with the second option, to bring in more investors and grow it globally, or on a more platform, because we are here to serve people. Like our mission, when we started it 2 years back, we came out with a mission to serve people so that we all as a society can move forward. It's not about you and me, it's about everyone, if we move hand in hand, that would be great. We can go forward, we can serve people, and if people are satisfied, the customer is king. We are here to serve you. This is the service industry. If the customer is king, if he is satisfied, then only we are satisfied. So yeah, if a customer, everything to him, we are here to serve him 100% over there. Whatever we can give our best, that's it.
Absolutely. I was just expecting you to answer on the second option itself, because that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the mindset of the entrepreneur to grow and add more value to the organization, be it
exactly,
by serving the customer or be it expanding at various platforms, be it at India level or be it globally. All
anywhere.
right. Okay. So I'd like to ask something else regarding your journey and regarding your inspiration. So, who would be the one person who has been an inspiration in your early entrepreneurial journey?
My dad has been into the agriculture field for the last 35 years. When we came over here, when we started the idea, the everything, my dad, I have seen him since a kid. I am seeing him to grow. So he is my biggest source of inspiration. I have seen him working hard from the last, 22 years since I was a kid. He has been into this field, the way he serves people, the way he connects to people. Still now it has been a long way, but still there are some clients, some customers that are still connected to him many years back, whenever it was a situation that time, but still he is into contact with them. He likes to serve and connect with people, so he's the my biggest source of inspiration for me to grow over there. He is my biggest support system, and he's a throughout, he is a guide for me, how to move forward, how to connect with people, how to serve people. That has been, really put me over here in the 2 years. He has been, pushed me forward so that I can get onto a better place.
All right, that is great. We now know about your source of inspiration. That is your dad, who has encouraged you to be a better person, to be more
Yeah,
resourceful to other
yeah,
people, right?
exactly.
So, Mr. Vedant, how will you encourage your young peers to work consistently towards their entrepreneurial journey?
For the young fellas, it's not never it it's never late, because what many times people think is, now I have moved forward, I don't have an opportunity, or I don't see anything coming over there. But it's never too late over there. Whenever you start, or whenever you feel like you need to move forward, you can. It's the time you feel right is the right time. It's not about what others think or what people think. If you think it's good, it's good. You should start, you should follow your passion. And if an opportunity knocks at your door, you should definitely, try to crack it. Not every opportunity you get, you can crack it. But anyhow, you should try your 100% over there, so that you can move forward into your life. And it's, as said earlier, it's never too late. See, we found the opportunity in the COVID-19 crisis, when everyone was onto it, what we can do for survival and everything. It's about you, how you gain the opportunity and make it gold into it. So that's it. And never be, go into confident or overconfident. You should be confident, but overconfidence can kill. So, with steady steps, slow steps, you can move forward, so that with time you can, you can move forward and gain whatever you feel like you can be on to your journey.
All right, so I'll just summarize the points you mentioned. You
Yeah,
believe that gut feeling, passion, and an opportunity which one has got that needs to be cracked for a
yes,
long-term success,
exactly.
right? So I'll just add a few points of my own in this. What I believe,
Yes, yes, sure,
I
sure.
think to be successful in the long term, firstly you need honesty towards your work and client. Number
Yeah,
one, number two, discipline towards your work, consistency, and a goal
very,
which you're working for.
bilkul, very needed.
All right. So, Mr. Vedant, thank you so much for joining. Anything as we conclude the session, anything you'd like to add before we end this video podcast today?
No, adding to this, we have covered each and every point over there. Now we are here to serve people. So yeah, we would like to connect to more and more people, globally or anyhow, any people. They are most welcome. Whoever is seeing this, if they think we can provide service to them or we can, connect anyhow, so they are most welcome over there. We are ready to serve you in every situation, every possible way we can work out over there. And also thank you to your whole team for giving us an opportunity to be on this platform and spread our social awareness program and everything we could, make our Battlebugs company more, which can shine brighter in the coming future over there.
An absolute pleasure to have you, Mr. Vedant. So
Yes.
I expect you to see you on 21st of August for the Global Business Icons Conference, and we'll
Exactly, exactly.
definitely. So signing off with Vedant Vijay Randad, the CEO, the CEO and co-founder of the Battlebugs. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you,
A
thank you
very
so much, sir. Yeah.